Hi, this is Andrew Chamberlain, and this is my Java Challenge program for CAS 148 Java class. So, right now we're in my main class, which has all my constructors in it. So I have 10 constructors for 10 challenges. So as you can see, I have challenges 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Those are all my constructors, and each one of the constructors has a basic class name that basically tells me what they're doing. So for the challenge one, it was to print hello and the name. So I did hello and name as the class name. The second challenge was the sum of two numbers, so I just called it sum of two numbers. Third one was dividing. Fifth one was just the fourth one was basic math. The fifth one was the input of two numbers and multiplying them. The sixth one was loop out loops. 7 was basic math functions. 8 was the Java pattern. Um, challenge 9 was to do with decimals. And challenge 10, I really couldn't come up with a good name for it, so I just called it challenge. Um, so these are all of my basic constructors, so I'm just going to show you what some of the programs look like. So the first one, hello and name. This is just a simple class with two system.outs, print lines. One of them says hello, and the other one says Andrew Chamberlain. Um, next one, let's see, which the sum of two numbers. Um, here we go. So right now I initialize the two variables int a equals 74 and int b equals 36 because that's what it was in the challenge. So then I just set the variable a equal to a plus b, and then I output a, which is going to equal the sum of those two numbers. So yeah, that's basically all of my program. It just has to do with simple things. I do initialize all the variables a and b, and then I do a formula, and then I print out the variable. Most of these challenges were pretty much the same, but was how I organized them. In the loops, I had a equal to 1, and then I just initialized b and c as an integer. And then I did a system.out.println to give a number. This one had to give a number, and then you had to do the multiplying until it was greater than or equal to that number. So what I had to do was do a while loop. So if you gave the number 8, while 8 is less than or equal to 10, or while a is less than or equal to 10, which is right now set at 1, c equals a times b, and then system dot out. So I print out the initial I print out a, and then I print out b, and I equal it to c, because c equals a times b. Um, so a is obviously going to equal 1 at the start, and then I'm going to add to it at the end of this while loop. So a will equal 2 the next run through, and then after that run through, a will equal 3. So it's going to keep on going and adding to a until it is greater than or equal to 10. Next thing, I mean less than or equal to, I'm sorry, that's my bad. While a is less than or equal to 10, this while loop's going to run. So then you're going to get a result of 1 times 10 is 10, 2 times 10 is 12, or if you give the variable 8, it's going to go 8 times 1, 8 times 2, 8 times 3, 8 times 4, 8 times 5, 8 times 6, all the way up to 8 times 10 equals 80. So that's that while loop. And basically, this is all of my Java program, and I'm just going to show you how it looks when it runs. So right now it says hello, my name, all the basic math inputs. Then the next challenge was to give two numbers and multiply them. So it was 5 and 15, 75. Please give a number, so 8. So, and then obviously it goes 1 times 8 equals 8, 2 times 8 equals 16, 3 times 8, all the way up till 10 times 8, because that means when a is now equal to 10, so it doesn't do the loop anymore. Next thing is some basic inputs. So 125, or basic math, 125 plus 24 is 149. 125 times 24 is 3,000. 125 divided by 24 is 5. And then 125 minus 24 is 101. And then 125 remainder 24 is equal to 5. Next thing is the Java. So this is just a basic system.out.printlines, lines, which gives us that nice Java symbol with J's, A's, and V's and A's. And then lastly are the two decimal doubles that are printed out. So this is my Java Week 6 program.